Welcome back to ESL Legendary Series for Hearthstone, guys. I'm your host, Marcin Nemsch-Filipovic, and I'm joined by Janne Savits-Mikkonen. We had some amazing games, amazing matches. We have 7 players who actually advanced to the IEM Championship in Katowice next Sunday. But we have one more pair. We have 2 more people, and one will advance and join the top 8, and one will get eliminated from this tournament. Who are those players?
StrifeCro and SirKristjan.
SirKristjan and SirKristjan.
That's right.
Are you hyped?
I am. I really want to see StrifeCro play. He's the rank 1 player in the world in the Gosu Gamers rankings right now, which is the point system calculated by how well the players have done in the previous tournaments. And StrifeCro has been performing so consistently. He's one of the most consistent players in the world. Like, you rarely see StrifeCro make a huge misplay, if never.
That's certainly that is an achievement. But you know who actually sees StrifeCro on the top spot every day when he comes to work?
No?
SirKristjan. Because he apparently works for Gosu Gamers. So he basically checks the site every day, and every day he sees StrifeCro as first.
On top of the standings.
And then top of the standings. So SirKristjan, a journalist, a guy who's writing articles for us, a free-to-play player who plays on EU, qualified, played really well in a qualifier, and now he's going to face StrifeCro.
Yeah, I have to say that StrifeCro has to be a big favorite going into this game, but what a story if SirKristjan is able to take him out.
Well, we've certainly seen a couple of upsets, and SirKristjan, look at this guy. He loves Hearthstone. He is happy about it, and StrifeCro, the stone cold killer with the stare. Who do you think has an edge with the decks here? No Druid.
No Druid from either player.
But there is a Shaman for SirKristjan, double Hunter, double Mage.
I have to favor StrifeCro here, just because I feel like the Paladin is really good against the Shaman, and the Shaman doesn't really have any good matchup here. I guess it can do okay against the Mage. It might be any kind of Shaman. I don't think SirKristjan is part of the practice group that the other 2 guys who were playing Shaman is. Or he could be, I'm not sure.
Well, he definitely
probably not, because he's not Polish, and the other 2 guys were Polish, right?
This can be a Mech Shaman then. And if this is a Mech Shaman has a decent matchup versus Mech Mage, if this is a Mech Mage.
Can do okay.
And actually versus Paladin it's okay as well. And versus Hunter I think so too.
Yeah, it can go either way.
It's really, if this is Mech Shaman is really bursty, so it can win versus everything.
But again, if it's like regular Shaman, I don't think the matchups are that good for SirKristjan.
Alright, so our players decided to play Hunter into Paladin. SirKristjan opening with his
Face Hunter.
But
StrifeCro has exactly what he needs in the early game. He has the Zombie Chow, he has the Shielded Minibot.
And a coined piloted Shredder.
Yeah, if he wants to do that.
Are you joking me?
But I think you try to find the master.
Oh yeah, you want to develop the board there.
But this is a matchup that we saw it in live coach match, where the Hunter absolutely stomped the Paladin. Like, there was no contest there really. It was such a one-sided match. But the Paladin that StrifeCro is running is way faster than that one was. So I feel like StrifeCro's Paladin has way better chances to take out the Face Hunter than the slow one from live coach.
Oh yeah, certainly. Also, StrifeCro has the tools to trade with those minions. Zombie Chow turn 1 is very important. Shielded Minibot, and then coined Consecration if needed, or True Silver, depends what SirKristjan plays. Also, having double Unleash the Hounds is not that great of a start.
Not at all. Like, so far it looks alright for SirKristjan, getting those 2 ones out there. But the hand that he has right now, like, those are pretty bad, I gotta be honest.
I want to remind you guys, what format are we playing? We are playing Conquest. This is the new BlizzCon format. This is the format introduced by Blizzard. Players prepared 3 decks, there are no bans, and you have to win with every deck. Which means, if StrifeCro wins with the Paladin here, he won't be able to play Paladin anymore. He will have to win with other decks. If SirKristjan wins with the Hunter, there is no more Face Hunter then. Alright, so first Unleash the Hound being used to trade. Do you agree with this choice?
Actually, I don't like it that much, but seeing that there's a Consecration in StrifeCro's hand, I absolutely think it's the right play given the cards. But personally, I might have just risked the Consecration, just go all in with that. But the line of play that SirKristjan took here is definitely better with the cards given.
But still, it looks really good for StrifeCro, having 5 cards in the coin against this board. Well, this Worgen, it looks scary. Not scary enough.
It's not scary enough, not even close. I'm interested to see how highly StrifeCro values the coin here. Do you coin out the true silver? It's not that great to take it out, and he doesn't have a follow-up for the next turn.
Yeah, it's not like you're playing Pilot Shredder on turn 4. I think you can just do it up and pass.
Yeah, I think that's fine. The dude already trades for that.
Yeah, the dude contested, and well, Wolf Rider is not that amazing.
No, you just Scientist Hero Power.
You would love to get a Shredder here, if you even play the Shredder. But the Pilot Shredder seems to be a staple in Face Hunter's decks.
Yep.
It does help versus Warrior, Priest, and Paladin. Oh, basically helps versus most of the matchups.
Yeah, it's like the high mana drop in this deck.
Yeah. Okay, so for now, just using the Hero Power and attacking Face. That's what it does. There is no Sludge Belcher for StrifeCro, so he does have the heals though with the True Silver Champion.
I don't think he's going to consecrate here. He wants to develop for the board. The question is, do you coin out a low tap or do you True Silver? I think.
So you will expect an Explosive Trap.
When you see the Walker in there, you know that the traps in there are going to be explosives.
So if you True Silver, you do keep the same health pool. So you stay at 18. You deal with a Mad Scientist, you kill the Worgen, and you do have the True Silver for the next turn to possibly trigger the Explosive Trap and still stay at 18.
I kind of like that actually, because keeping the coin, even though he doesn't really have anything to coin into right now, he might show something like Lay on Hands, and getting that played one turn earlier can be really good.
Even Tyrion, like if
even Tyrion, yes.
Tyrion 7. Yeah, so he clears the board, he ensures that he has a way to deal with the Explosive Trap next turn.
Wolf Rider really good here.
Yeah, perfect curve, turn 5, using your Hero Power. And we mentioned that before, Hero Powering as a Face Hunter is really important. Like, you don't have that many cards, but all the cards you draw, they support the game plan, which is going for Face. Like, they deal damage. You top deck those Arcane Golems, Wolf Riders, Kill Commands, which is not really top decking. Like, you don't have any other cards in the deck. You mostly have the charge or cards that deal damage.
What do you think about first triggering the Explosive Trap and then trying to juggle that Wolf Rider?
How many chances do you have?
He can get 2 if he plays the Owl and Hero Powers. He already saw 1 unleash, so it can be a bit tempting. I think he might like play the Juggler first and then see if he hits the knife, and if he doesn't, then maybe try with the Owl. Or just consecrate, okay.
Just consecrate. Well, it's not like you are going to consecrate anything else.
It seems fine.
And you can still develop this Juggler.
That's true. It seems really unlikely that the Hunter would anymore have multiple minions out on the board. So you don't need to save the consecration for anything specific.
Yeah, so this is like a good and safe play when you develop a minion, where just trying to juggle will be A, RNG, B, weak to Unleash.
Yeah.
So a good read from StrifeCro here. Then the Glaive Zuka. Oh man, that damage. You possibly can even clear the Juggler here.
Yeah, it's a good call. Just saw a consecration. I
think that's it. Like even
if can't True Silver into Face.
Yeah.
And not play a single minion, but that's like that's not a winning play.
There is like 4 damage incoming from the weapon and a steady shot. So there's 4 left. If he...
Yeah, the only way to survive is to play the True Silver and only the True Silver. Go Face with it.
That's kind of sad, actually.
You can't win from there. There's no way he can win from that position.
Well, we've discussed this matchup before. It's really bad for Paladin.
Oh, actually, he can clear the Arcane Golem, right? Because he's going to take the same 5. So he doesn't need to go Face. Just attack that, but he cannot play any minions.
Silence, Arcane Golem attacking with True Silver.
Oh, that actually lowers the attack by 1, so just it...
So he'll take 2 points.
Oh, yeah, he actually just stay alive at...
Yeah, but this is playing to stay alive.
At 1.
I guess that's the only play you can do here.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was definitely the right play. But it's looking pretty hopeless. There's so many cards that SirKristjan can draw here to win.
Like Eagle Hornbow is lethal, for example.
It's actually not, because he can't play both the bow and the Unleash and Hero Power. Like, he can't play all of those.
He is 1 mana off.
Yeah.
but then you can...
I actually really would like to see the bow hero power here, just to push him down one less health because of the shoes.
Silver.
No, it doesn't matter. We've been casting too long. Yeah, doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, StrifeCro is dead. So SirKristjan is going to win the first game versus StrifeCro, but StrifeCro is not out of the tournament yet. You know what's out? Face Hunter.
Face Hunter is out. That's true. And even against the faster Paladin, it actually looked pretty easy. I'm gonna be honest. It looked kind of easy for the Hunter. But one big thing that I'm sure that StrifeCro plays at least one Belcher, probably two, and he didn't throw a single one. So if he had one of those to stop the Chargers, it would have been really huge for him, especially since SirKristjan didn't have an owl.
Definitely, it is a winnable matchup for Paladin. But it's really tough. I think like it's maybe 80% in favor of Face Hunter. One of the toughest matchups. But Face Hunter is no more. SirKristjan cannot play Face Hunter anymore. And then StrifeCro can replay the Paladin. And he does. He does take the Paladin again. SirKristjan taking his Shaman and will try to get a chance at winning against the Paladin again.
Yep. I feel like it's a good setup for StrifeCro no matter what kind of Shaman that is.
If that's a Mech Shaman, that's not that great because...
I mean, Mech Shaman, yeah, okay, Mech Shaman can be fine, but if StrifeCro gets the board clear, Mech Shaman can't recover from that.
And that's a Mech Shaman.
And
see,
yeah,
that's a Firebat Mech Shaman with Doomhammer, lots of mechs, Power Mace, and Burst. This matchup is really similar to Mech Mage versus Paladin. If Mech Shaman is able to snowball, then it just finishes the Paladin. Like Paladin will stabilize, and then it dies to burst. But then Paladin, if Paladin is able to respond to the early game, kill those Cogmasters, deny those mechs, then Paladin is just stabilizing at like 15, and you know, playing Tyrion, lay on hands, and the game is over.
It's definitely good for SirKristjan that he's playing this type of Shaman instead of the old one, the classic one. But there's still like some difficulties with this because this Shaman list usually does not run any lightning storms.
Yeah,
so when the Master for Battle happens, those can be tricky to clear. You usually have to just try to trade and hope that there's no equality coming which would allow the 1/1s to trade for bigger things.
What do you think about StrifeCro's hand right now? There is this juggler, he can coin out the juggler, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose the juggler here. On the other hand, it's like you look at this hand and you feel, hey, I have the juggler with master. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, but it's like, so if he coins out the juggler here, his next turn is gonna be just dude. Yeah,
so possibly just pass. But this is already turning good for SirKristjan, even though he doesn't have a follow-up on turn 2. Well, he does have a totem up, but then you do have to, like being StrifeCro here, you do have to assume that there is a mech waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. There is no mech, which would make the juggler play a tiny bit better. Oh, those rock biters are actually pretty bad throws at this stage of the game.
Yeah, but then again, it might provide a lot of burst.
But it's still like so early for that. Oh, and StrifeCro picks up the equality. That's gonna be really good. And I like the latest Paladin list that I've seen from StrifeCro only run one equality. So picking it up here is it's really fortunate.
It is huge. But then again, there is the Harvest Golem that will be hard to remove. And SirKristjan just going for face. Like he has a lot of conditional card, like burst cards.
Yep.
Coghammer is something. But how do you play this turn? Do you really go for the juggler? Like juggler is going to. Can you clear? Not really.
I actually kind of like the Coghammer here because of like there's no Earthshock in that Shaman list. So even though you only shield and taunt a 1/1, it's gonna take 2 attacks. You know that it's gonna take 2 attacks.
You can deny the mech with Coghammer, and you end up with a 1/1. It's like you Coghammer, you attack the Harvest Golem, you kill the Harvest Golem with one of the 1/1s, and then you kill the 2/1 with one of the 1/1s.
I would probably still just lean towards playing the Coghammer and taking out the Cogmaster instead, because it seems like quite often the Shaman would just have another mech to play.
Well, it's not like Shaman is running Blast Mage. So
That's true.
what's the worst that can happen? Like Power Mace will not do anything because Power Mace buffs after the second attack. The Technician, I guess, if Shaman's running the Technician.
Oh wow, that's such a rough hand for some SirKristjan. That's so bad.
Yeah, double Flame Tongue, double Rock Biter.
2 pair. And it's not the 2 pair that you want.
I can get behind double Rock Biter because if you pick up the Doomhammer, that would be actually pretty sick.
Oh yeah, that's that's disgusting.
But double Flame Tongue is just bad. Like you are not able to develop the board, and those are dead cards for now.
Yeah, for now. I mean, it's an amazing card. It's absolutely one of the best shaman cards. But in this situation where he doesn't yet have anything on the board, it doesn't really work out.
Alright, so for StrifeCro here, you can just develop Shredder, or you can also...
I kind of like clearing the mech.
Yeah.
But it's also that I can see that there's no more mechs coming, so I know that it's best play.
Well, I think you do have to clear this mech as long as you can. So you can either clear it with... I think the only clear is Coghammer.
Yeah. And it would still be left with a 1. But the Pilot Shredder is without knowing the cards, I think that's really good. And it's also like you are likely to get the Coghammer effect on something a bit better. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I think that's because of the equality in his hand.
Yeah.
So he feels like he might be able to get the trades for the 1/1s with the equality.
And there is a fantastic card for SirKristjan, Azure Drake, but we know that StrifeCro with equality will have an answer there.
Yep.
But still, even if there is an answer, being SirKristjan, I'm super happy about this Azure Drake.
It's not the perfect answer, really, but it's an answer. What about double flame tag? Just go face with the power mace.
I think you can wait. I think you can actually play Azure Drake and go for face with the mech and power mace.
Yeah, that's probably the best play.
You do have that burst. If you pick up the Doomhammer, you are in a really good spot.
That's true.
You can still get a random crackle, and you do have 6 damage concealed. If any minion stays alive on your board, you are in a good shape. And the Paladin is getting lower and lower. Also, you play the Hunter game, and you didn't see any Belchers.
I wouldn't worry too much about the Quartermaster in this situation either. Because if he plays the Quartermaster, that's all of his mana spent. And the Azure Drake has 4 toughness, so he needs to throw not 1, but 2 minions into it.
Yeah. So do you use equality then?
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
You use equality because we see the Flame Tongues, but it maybe...
But I would just use it in any case.
Yeah, I think you do have to clear. If you know your opponent is not playing cards, or let's look at the SirKristjan's hand from StrifeCro's perspective. What happened the last turn? So on 3 we've seen Harvest Golem. On 4 we've seen Power Mace.
Yep.
On 5 we've seen Azure Drake.
There could be more minions coming out, but still just getting such a easy clear on those, and also being able to develop your own board.
True.
Seems so solid.
And also the rule of thumb versus Shaman is clear the board when you can.
Yeah.
So now...
I actually wouldn't have minded the Aldor here and just use the weapon to clear the Drake.
Move quickly.
Well, Fire Elemental on 6.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, Fire Elemental. Yeah, I think it's still in there, Mech Shaman. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it's just so powerful.
Yeah, I actually don't remember, but I think you should play. Oh, there is definitely a chance.
Alright, well, that 1/1 taunt is probably gonna get a lot of work done. Maybe.
Well, it's a card that is stopping Doomhammer from being played, but then SirKristjan is able to develop the board here, and StrifeCro doesn't really have a clear.
No, there is no clear. Oh, that 1/1 can be really good.
So, on turn 6, you might go for Lothep here, or just Dude and Shredder.
That 1/1 is so annoying, because it's gonna be able to cut through the taunt.
Yeah. And StrifeCro is able to clear the Mech Warper, and that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. Those Flame Tongue Totems can actually do some work here.
Yeah.
How much damage is there even?
So good.
Wait, is this +4? This is
I
6
think.
+6. Is that it? It's
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's lethal.
Yeah,
oh my
that's game.
god. SirKristjan counting damage here.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is going to kill the
Checking,
taunt.
double checking. There's even like many ways to do it.
I think he doesn't even have to attack. Well, he can clear the 1-1 with Harvest Golem. He still has it.
He can even use like...
+5 from Flintongs, and then +6. That's... So... SirKristjan
Wow.
is taking StrifeCro down second game with his Mech Shaman. That Paladin proves immortal. Almost.
Really impressive by SirKristjan.
Wow.
Bringing these aggressive decks and... wow.
Well, that's one of the strategies. Like, if SirKristjan played really well in the qualifier, he qualified, he's playing here, but then he knows that he's playing StrifeCro, and one of the best strategies versus the players who are like accomplished pro players is just bring those aggro decks and go through them. And SirKristjan also has a mage, so right now his last deck is mage, and I would say that's
It has to be mage. Like seeing those other two decks, like we know his style by now. So if it's like freeze mage, my mind is going to be blown.
So basically, SirKristjan brought a face hunter and double mech mage. And
wow, like face hunter and mech.
He kind of cheated the system, but he's definitely getting a lot of bonuses here. And wow, StrifeCro.
We have a huge upset potentially here.
StrifeCro has to win versus mech mage with his 3 decks.
Wow, but if somebody can do it, it's StrifeCro.
Yes, StrifeCro did that before. He was winning back from like being behind 0-3 and doing some amazing stuff. So StrifeCro decides to take his Paladin again. And if this Paladin has to win that game. If StrifeCro loses here, that's it. He's out.
Yeah, SirKristjan is going to Katowice and StrifeCro is staying home. But let's not count him out just yet.
Well, this is
that
StrifeCro.
hand is pretty bad from the mage.
There's no
Cogmaster. Okay, well, that helps.
Well, this hand is pretty amazing for mech
Yeah,
mage.
now it's suddenly good. With the coin, he can just skip the 2 drops that he didn't have, and he can just coin out 1 spider thing.
Yeah, that's actually amazing. He's
No, that's like really good.
coins spider on 2, then has spider on 3, follows up with blast mage on 4. That's a pretty good curve.
Picking up that Cogmaster was absolutely huge, because otherwise he would just frostbolt that, or he could have coined out the spider tank, but then the juggles and the juggles from the Master for Battle would just take out the spider tank.
So for Paladin to win this match, it's important to have that Juggler. Juggler got countered. It's important to have the Master for Battle. StrifeCro has it. Shielded Minibot is good. Consecration is good. So StrifeCro is actually in a position where he can fight back.
Yeah, that hand is not bad at all.
Defender of Argus will be useful as well. An interesting fact that he's playing 1.
But how do you stop this trade?
Well, SirKristjan is probably going for face. That's a pretty good strategy with the blast mech mage here.
Blast mage is going to be insane.
Oh man, Quartermaster 1 turn too late.
StrifeCro actually does have a clear here.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go for it.
I think he has to.
Probably. I mean, he knows that he's going to get owned by the potential blast mage.
I guess you do. Well, you do Consecration, I feel. You do have to deny the mech. He knows the blast
I think
mage
so
can
too, yeah.
But then if he uses Consecration, that's really awkward, because on turn 5,
Yeah.
turn 5 will be terrible. He's probably going to keep one of the dudes, like clear one of with the weapon.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's something at least. Well, it's not that terrible. He was able to stop the early aggression from the mech mage, and he took 9 points of damage.
His next turn just looks really bad.
Wow. Water Elemental.
The Quartermaster 1 minion. Or like big game, shielded minibot?
I think you have to big game shielded minibot. You need
I
to
think
develop
so too.
board
You have to fight for it.
Yeah, you need to have the board to trade. It really looks bad for StrifeCro now. He is fighting.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. He just has to get the maximum power on the board, and the shielded minibot with the divine shield might be really good. Because the water elemental does not enable the blast mage, obviously. It's not a mech, so you don't have to worry about that so much.
It's still an amazing card, so shout out to SirKristjan for playing water elemental in his mage deck. I wonder if he's playing the Blingtron as well.
Blingtron?
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, it does make a lot of sense. Like, I would, if I was to play water elementals in my mech mage, I would definitely play the Blingtron too. Because you have so many freezes. You have 4 minions that can freeze. So giving your opponent a weapon doesn't really matter because you can pick your spot so that you are already freezing it. So you know that you are the only one benefiting from the freeze.
And you mostly snowball.
From the weapon. Yeah.
You mostly snowball anyway, so you are the one having initiative. So even if your opponent...
Wow.
That's a StrifeCro play.
Yeah, that's a StrifeCro play right there.
Preemptive attack on...
Who else would have done that? Wow.
But there is a fireball for SirKristjan, which is, again, a very important card, especially being ahead here. He can just close his eyes and move forward here.
And even an Untitled. How does StrifeCro turn this around? He can fight for the board for now, but how does he really like turn the game around? That's the big question in my mind.
I think he needed equality, and he needs a pretty good like lay on hands on 8.
Yeah.
He needs to not die until turn 8, and
probably like play the Tyrion first, and then after that go for the lay on hands, like pick it up. Yeah.
Sylvanas is also not that bad on turn 7.
No, it's okay, and he has an okay setup for the Quartermaster too for next time.
Still, I love how StrifeCro is doing those preemptive attacks on other elementals, like preparing them for his plays next turn.
Yeah, but it did take him kind of low, but in order to fight for the vote, I feel like it was correct.
Still, SirKristjan advancing his game plan.
There's the lay on hands. Well, that's the first step. But there's a problem with Tyrion next turn plan, which is called Mad Scientist.
True, Mad Scientist is going to bring Mirror Edity, possibly.
He does have a full clear here. He can dude and Quartermaster. Run the big dude into the original dude into the water elemental, and then take out the Mad Scientist.
The original dude.
The original dude.
Original dude is going to clear the water elemental. Yeah, I think he has to go for that. Like
sounds like a rap song.
The original dude.
The original dude, yo.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna...
He can copy the Quartermaster.
So he's actually... Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Because he really wants to play the Tyrion next time.
Yeah, that's a very heads-up play. He ensures the Tyrion on 8. And then he definitely hopes there's no fireball as well.
But I think it might have worked out okay if he just... if he didn't give SirKristjan anything there and just went for the lay on hands instead of minion next time.
SirKristjan picks up the mech and the blast which is going to hit.
Okay.
I'm not sure, like, I don't think that was great for SirKristjan there.
No, it was definitely not the best possible result.
Alright, there is a second Quartermaster, but you do probably develop Tyrion here. Do you die if you develop Tyrion? You can clear...
Ping, fireball the Tyrion, go face for 7, so not just yet.
But he is really walking a fine line. If there's a Frostball pickup, a second Fireball pickup,
oh man,
that's lethal. StrifeCro, with his back to the wall, really difficult situation. He can still turn it around if he survives next 2 turns. There is no spare part for SirKristjan yet. Oh man, this is so close. It gives him chills.
Is it a Frostbolt?
What is the card? Make Warpers a blank.
Yeah.
Clear.
Face for 7. StrifeCro feeling the heat.
Yeah, that's a very good play for SirKristjan, by the way. Just keeping the minions using the fireball and dealing damage there.
Okay.
Ice and Jones.
Nothing belonging in the museum.
Is that it? Like, there is StrifeCro can go
not yet
to 11, and there is
9
10
on the board, and 10 with the ping.
So SirKristjan will be 1 damage off lethal. A Blast Mage, possibly, Frostbolts.
I wonder.
I can't imagine StrifeCro getting out of this, because I don't think his list runs anti-kill, but...
True Silver is some kind of heal, but he needs equality consecration, and he doesn't get it. There's just like a lot of blanks. He can kill the mech, but...
Yeah, he can kill one of those minions, but it's like... Yeah, it's pretty rough.
So he doesn't deny the mech, he gets McCorper pretty low.
Snow Chugga.
He's not dead yet, but he is really close to dying. Antonidas.
Yeah, that's a problem.
StrifeCro needs to top deck Equality Consecration.
Oh!
That's not the 2-card combination he needed. Oh my god, I think that's it. There is no
StrifeCro.
There's no way to deal with this. Paladin turns out to be mortal for StrifeCro, and SirKristjan is actually going to advance to Katowice finals.
Amazing. I would have never imagined like such an upset would happen. And he didn't just win, he won 3-0.
Yeah.
Against StrifeCro. How many people can say that they 3-0 StrifeCro in such a big tournament?
I did.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're one of the few.
But it was a long time ago. It was like a year ago. So right now it would definitely be super tough.
Now it would be like 3-2.
Probably. But still, SirKristjan winning, not with one deck. SirKristjan is not a one-trick pony.
No.
He won with 3 different decks, 3 different aggro decks, defeating StrifeCro's Paladin. Paladin proving to be, I don't think it's a poor choice. It's actually a pretty good deck. And I think you can stop, like StrifeCro did have the Kochhammer, he had a lot of heals. But SirKristjan is the hero of the day, so we say goodbye to StrifeCro in this tournament. StrifeCro is getting eliminated. You can watch StrifeCro in other tournaments, he's definitely going to be there. But SirKristjan advancing, and we can see the bracket right now.
So these are the 8 players who made it to the IM World Championships.
Big congrats to James, Indiren, RDU, Orange, Life Coach, Nolgaiden, Amaz, and SirKristjan. This is our 8 that will compete for $30,000 and a lot of World Championships points next Sunday. Is next Sunday? It's actually in a week. It's not next Sunday. It's like in
like 10 days.
It's in 10 days. That will be an amazing live tournament. They will meet in Katowice, live tournament. They will fly to Poland, eat some pierogi, have a lot of fun.
Pierogi, it was delicious.
Yeah, pierogi are the best. All right, guys, I enjoyed this tournament. I hope you did as well. Did you enjoy the tournament?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I wish we had like 2 more matches to go.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, we've been talking before this match. It's like, it seems like it went so fast. I could cast a lot more games, but this will be it for this tournament. A lot of thanks to Intel for sponsoring the tournament, and to ESL for organizing it. Big thanks to players for participating. We had a lot of qualifiers, we had a lot of fun, and it's not over. Like, we'll have the big final, the top 8. So I think from us, from Nimsh, from Savitz, Savitz, I have to tell you, I had a lot of fun casting with you, the Blue Brothers, Brofist. That was great. And thank you all for watching, for tweeting, talking about the tournament, commenting. You guys are great. Our viewers are great. From Nimsh and Savitz, thank you for watching and good night.